Alright, Crash of the Titans time. Medusa versus Blade. Medusa, yellow, red, and purple user. Her yellow ability. Well, hey, happy Pride Month as well. While we are recording, thanks. We get, well, whenever a strike attack or projectile on the board is matched away, depending upon who it belongs to, Medusa will do one or two things. If it's a friendly, meaning if it belongs to her team will gain a burst of health. If it belongs to the enemy team, she will gain AP and a random AP pool, but for a specified amount. It could be one, one, two, one or two, depending upon the levels. Her entanglement tile is her passive ability, just like yellow. It creates a countdown tile that lasts for at least 2 turns at level 2. And what it will do, it'll do damage to us at the end of each turn, just like an attack tile. But if we match away, or if anyone matches away that entanglement tile, or if it's destroyed by any means, it will create 2 attack tiles on the board, and then at the start of the next turn of, Medusa's turn, it will create another entanglement tile. So you might have an entanglement tile with these 2 attack tiles on the board, or however many times it gets matched away, and then of course you'll get dealt the required damage, or you know. And then finally, her purple ability, which is Hair Meddle, and this costs 10, and it will swap any enemy attack tiles. At higher levels, it'll do protect tiles, and then eventually strike tiles. But at level 1, we don't have to worry too much about her stealing our tiles. But what it will do, it'll do it'll do a 16 tile board swap, and if any enemy strike attack or protect tiles, or in this case attack tiles, become swapped during that process, then she'll steal one of those and then convert it by whatever the listed amount is for her team. Alright, Blade. Red, black, and green user, not in those particular orders. His red ability is a 2-parter. Both of them are passive. The first ability, as long as there's 10 red AP on the board, not AB, which is a blood type, he will create a strike tile on the board at the start of each turn, as long as there's at least 10 red AP on the board. And again, it doesn't matter whether or not those red tiles have anything on them. Alright, then if you gain AP in red, oh my goodness, I'm having a brain fart right about now. But if you gain AP in red and you reach the threshold, which will be 9, sometimes it's 10, but it depends on if you're making match force or whatnot. But the second ability activates, which is Bloodlust. And so what Bloodlust does, it will drain 1 red AP, and then you will do random damage to a random enemy. And this will continue to apply until you have 6 AP in red, and then it'll go back to the original ability. So we'll break it down real quick. As long as you don't have 10 red AP, matched, stored in your AP pool, he won't attack the enemy indiscriminately. If you do have the 10 AP, he'll attack them indiscriminately, but you won't be able to create strike tiles. That's the only downside about it. Alright, his green ability is a team damage move. It'll do team damage to the enemy team. But if you happen to have at least 7 AP in red, then it'll heal Blade instead. Well, it'll heal Blade and still do the team damage. Alright. And then finally, his black ability, this costs 11 supernatural sense. Blade will steal AP, drain AP from the enemy's strongest color. And if you meet the required threshold of 7 AP in red, he will, he'll also add red tiles to the board. So the Blade, his kit, I'm making it sound complicated. Trust me, it's not. You either don't get red AP, make strike tiles on the board. If you make red AP, Blade will attack indiscriminately. If you need to heal, make sure you have at least 7 red AP. If you want to put strike tiles if you want to put more red tiles on the board, make sure you have 7 red AP when you use black. As far as boosts go, at least have 1 in your red, and then black and, oh my goodness, black and green. Whatever supports that you may need to fortify strike tiles, go for that. Deny Medusa. Well, don't really worry about denying Medusa anything. Just make sure you have enough health to survive her entanglement tiles, and I'm gonna shut up now. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised that the hunger didn't kick in, which is the ability to create strike tiles. I'm surprised that really didn't kick in. Well, every time we would meet the threshold for red, it would either be matched away, or there wouldn't be enough red on the board. Anyway, people to pair Blade up with, obviously Medusa, because that was his opponent in the Crash of the Titans. Blade strike tiles plus Medusa's attack tiles, and then you add in the 4-star Captain Marvel, and you have a team that's pretty much forcing your opponent to pick their own poison. do you let enough strike tiles out on the board for Medusa to keep potentially healing off of, or getting or making those strike tiles stronger because of Captain Marvel and her executive decision ability? Is that the passive version, of course? Is that when the countdown tile expires, strengthen up however many uh, strike, attack, or protect tiles that ability will commit to, or increase. So again, that's one team. Another team that I've done is like I've done Blade with Wasp, and now Wasp, she'll create the strike and protect tile. But if you need to flip flop and make those strike tiles even stronger, blades, for 10 in yellow, yeah, you got that option. Then plus 2, she creates a countdown tile, which Carol likes. That's always an option. Who else did I pair Blade? Oh, Blade with 5-star Thor and Okoye. Now that team right there can get pretty nasty pretty quickly. And so what it would be whenever Thor reaches 50% health, like he's gaining AP in either red, yellow, or green. So Blade has at least two of his 3 colors covered by his teammates. Or I should say in the case of Thor, in this case, so he's always perpetually gaining AP in either red or yellow. I mean, red or yellow. Blade does not use yellow. Red or green. And then you're always consistently having some sort of bloodlust activating by at least turn 5, turn 6 of the fight. And yeah, I know bloodlust goes through random enemies. That's the only downside though. But that's gonna conclude the video here as we look to see another the whole Monster Hunter theme. There's a Blade being the vampire hunter, and then we got Elsa Bloodstone, so that'll give me an opportunity to remind myself about her kit, because sometimes I forget how she works. And is that what I think it is? Is he in tokens? Uh-oh. So later on today, Shumagarath, Crystal, and Moon Knight. We got some pulls to do. So we'll do all that there later. Get myself situated, and we'll go from there.